Warning: Jason's talking time contains some content that may be unsuitable for people under the age of 18 or people who are easily offended by the slightest innuendo. Listener discretion is advised. However, if you tune in anyway and get offended, please do not send any letters. If you do, I will just crumble them up and throw them in the trash. This is Jason's Talking Time with Jason Kitt. Hello everybody, this is Jason Kitt and you're tuning in to another edition of Jason's Talking Time, brought to you by our generous donors on our GoFundMe page. And if you'd like to make a donation to the GoFundMe page, please visit GoFundMe.com/Jason's Podcast Show. There'll be several different tiers of donations for you to click on. You can click on whichever one you want to donate. Any amount will be accepted and rewarded. Now, there have been a lot of different challenges over the years. There have been the Simmons Challenge. There's been the Ice Bucket Challenge, the You Name It Challenge. And by far the most deadly of them all has been the Fire Challenge, which I also think is the most stupidest of the challenge. I mean, why in the hell would you set yourself on fire for a challenge and you're not even getting paid for it? It's like, it's one thing to say, well, I'm going to set myself on fire, and then I'm going to send this into America's Funniest Home Videos, which I don't even think they would want to accept your video glorifying your own level of stupidness. But I think the Fire Challenge's run of being the most deadly challenge has come to an end thanks to this new challenge they have called the Hell Challenge. Now, I'm just finding out about the Hell Challenge like 20 minutes ago, and I can already tell you that it's going to land a lot of people in the hospital, especially children of black mothers and fathers, because you just don't curse in front of your parents. I mean, it's just common courtesy and common knowledge. So apparently this challenge is where you send your mother a text and you ask her if hell is a cuss word, and then you wait for her response. And regardless of the response, you're supposed to say something like, oh, why in the hell didn't you tell me that before? Or what the hell? Or, well, the hell with it then, or something of that sort. Then you gotta wait to see what your mom says afterwards, and that is the Hell Challenge. Now, I'm seeing some people actually post videos actually going up to their mothers in person asking, well, is hell a cuss word? Which, more power to them. I wouldn't take the risk, but go right ahead. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at one video right now, and the lady's getting all up in the camera, and the guy's running away. Now, some of these responses from these mothers are pretty hilarious. Alrighty, so here we go. I'm going to read one of these texts for our listeners who are not in the know of the Hell Challenge. Okay, so here is one. Okay, so is hell a cuss word? The mom says, hell yeah. And then the person says, why the hell do you use it then? The mom responds, I don't know. Ask me that when I get home and beat the hell out of you. Stop trying me. So there you have it. I mean, it technically is in the Bible, and depending on how you use it, it can, and sometimes it's not a cuss word. It can be a cuss word depending on how you use it. It's like my opinion of it. If it precedes the word, if it is preceded by the word the or like, or followed by the word of, it is profanity. Otherwise, then what the hell? Just say hell. So that's just my take. Something else that is trending currently on the Twitter is a day without women or a day without a woman. Both of those just sound just like a pretty awful day to me, because who wants to live in a world without women? I mean, as James Brown said, it's a man's world, but ain't nothing without a woman or a girl. Come on. I mean, we wouldn't even have men if it weren't for women. I mean, who's gonna have babies, and who's gonna do all that hard stuff that men can do? Just imagine what a world would be like without women. It would just suck. So as we all know, tomorrow is International Women's Day, and that's the day where we take time to acknowledge all of the great women in our history who have done so much to make this world a better place. People like Elizabeth Cady Stanton, people like Susan B. Anthony, people like Harriet Tubman, people like Sojourner Truth, Marion Barry, Marian Anderson, Marilyn Monroe, and Mahalia Jackson, Aretha Franklin, Diana Ross and the Supremes, Gladys Knight. I can go on and on. But as you know, with people are up in arms and divided on Twitter about whether or not it's a good idea. Of course, people are talking about feminism, this, and feminist. It's just hatred towards men. It's like, it is not hatred. See, the problem is with feminism, too many people get it confused with misandry. Now, misandry is the female equivalent to misogyny. And that's where they say that women are the superior gender. Women are superior to men. We are better than men. And men are just low down, dirty, rotten, sex maniacs. And all they want are our bodies, and they should be condemned. That is not feminism. That is misandry. Now, feminism is where people want women to have the exact same rights as men. They want the same jobs, the same opportunities, the same places to live. They want to make the same amount of money as men. Women are still making 75 cents to a man's dollar in 2017. And with Donald Trump in the White House, I can easily imagine that dropping real soon. Finally, Ciara is also trending on Twitter. Now, you might not remember Ciara, but Ciara was pretty much the shit in 2005, 2004. And then kind of fell off the radar. But now she's back in the radar because she has a kid with Future. And she is married to Russell Wilson, and she's about to have a child with him. And people are up in arms about the pregnancy pics that she took. I'm like, get off of her back. I mean, if she wants to take new pregnancy pictures with baby Future or whatever the hell that child's name is, I mean, let her. Future had his chance. And he let it slip right through the palm of his hands. So now he has to take his medicine like a man. I mean, move on. It's over. Get the hell over it. Going back to the Hell Challenge. I mean, my parents don't even listen to this show, so pretty much I can do the Hell Challenge just by sending them a copy of this episode, which might end up being my last if I were to do that. So, again, I appreciate everybody who has been following the show. I appreciate all 500 of my followers, and here is to more and more. I also want to thank my followers on Instagram and my followers on Facebook. And please visit our GoFundMe page and leave us a donation. And please tune in next time for another edition of Jason's Talking Time. Until then, this is Jason Kidd signing off. Have a good night.